Hello people, welcome back to the next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XIII. So for this video I'm just going to show you the last section of Oerba. It's just this little sort of disused rail track, and it's just full of, just basically full of sea. But there's a couple of nice treasure chests along the way. But I'm mainly doing this to get a Crystarium expansion, because it's time that these characters leveled up a little bit more. Now in between this video and the last video, just sort of ran around doing a bit of grinding. Got some more money from doing the Mashusu trick, just grinding other things like that chest. I think this might be taming pole. Yes, this is a weapon that I really want for Fang. Now, taming pole does have one drawback, that has stagger lock, but it has the best overall strength and magic when you level it up, so it's probably one of the best weapons for her, and so stagger lock is a very small price to pay for it. So yeah, I'll be spending a bit of time leveling that up. So let's just plod on. Now, one thing to point out, after this section, there's the option to go back to Cocoon, and when you do, you won't be able to come back to Gran Pulse for a little while. So, my advice to you now is, if you're in this area and you've got anything you want to do, anything you've got left to do in Gran Pulse, do it now. I mean, you will be able to come back, but it's not for a long time, so just be aware of that. At the end of this section, you're going to have another fight with Barthandelus. You remember the big nasty we fought a bit earlier in the game on the Palamisia? It's basically just a slightly stronger version of that fight you had. Ooh, fuck. Took a bit of a pounding there. Let's get back to relentless assault. How rude. There's another treasure chest along here. Let's find out what's in this. And vial of ether sol. Right. Let's just save the game, and then let's just get on ahead. And let's confront Barthandelus. Go.
Ragnarok. Come day of wrath, O pulse the sea. Embrace thy fate, thine home to burn, that fallen souls might bear our plea to hasten the divine's return. O piteous wanderer, Ragnarok, make of this day a brave epoch. Deliver the divine, Ragnarok. What?
Sarah, how did you...
I was waiting for you to open your eyes. All the time I was asleep, I knew what was happening. I kept trying to think up a way to save Cocoon. Together.
Sarah?
Yeah, he knows.
You get it now. There are no gods with miracles to save us. No matter where you look. That's why we have to call one. Destroy Orphan. We'll save the world.
Stop it!
You can't do that. You love me too much. You do, don't you, Claire?
Enough already. Listen up. We are all shooting for the same goal here.
And the result of that is this.
Yes?
Son of a...
You betray your fal'Cie to chase after dreams and shadows. The world you claim to wish to protect now faces the end of days, with no hope of salvation.
I didn't think fal'Cie had the means.
Oh, it won't be fal'Cie who destroy her. For centuries now, Cocoon has provided generously for its human inhabitants every want and need. Coddled them, one might even say. The result being their deep-seated fear and hatred of change and all things alien. Fed, nurtured, and ready to detonate at the slightest spark. The seeds of destruction take root, even now.
What did you do to Cocoon?
I resigned, appointing Reigns as Primarch in my stead.
Reigns? He's alive?
The puppet is restrung to serve my needs, yes. Its eyes had long since turned to glass. Of course, the cavalry's eyes will see our friend as nothing more than a traitor to their cause. They'll say the fal'Cie got to him too, or some such drivel. And imagine, when I spread word that it's Orphan tugging at his strings, what happens next?
What? You're gonna use the cavalry to take the thing out?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I'll feign the howling of Pulsian wolves and let the fear-addled sheep slaughter themselves first. Either way, the end is at hand. But what of yourselves? Will you enjoy the festivities beside me? Or perhaps...
Reach the end here, in the land where it all began.
Keep the claws off my saddle!
So this fight, I'd recommend a little bit of debuffing of Barthandelus and a bit of buffing up of your characters.
Try this on for size! Try one of these!
Fulfill your focus and save your precious self.
Ha! Coming for you!
If like me, you've got a paradigm that's just all synergist, then make sure you switch back to... Oh, it staggered him. Brilliant.
Coming for you!
Now's the time for maximum damage. inflict him with as many debuffs as possible. Particularly, I say as possible, you can at least get deprotect and de-shell and imperil on him. Get a good amount of damage on him. He's drinking a lot of culverts that he used to fight with last time.
Can you endure this?
Thanks.
Right now, remove all our debuffs. You know, we can just easily put them back on.
Rise in our torment.
You'll turn that today.
Let's just get some debuffs back onto him. Hopefully that'll stagger him a bit quicker.
Try this on for size.
Very good. Just had to check, see if this phase of him just can respond to any debuffs.
Try one of these.
He's staggered now. Let's put these bubbles in.
This time has just begun.
That's a good attack. Make sure you're well that.
Got your back.
You're not your toys.
Pull ourselves up a bit.
Prepare your focus.
And then just get back in there laying into him because he's nearly dead. And there we go. That was pretty easy actually. Ooh, 10,000 Christogen points. Nice. And Crystarium expanded. Beautiful.
The time has come. Allow me to extend my invitation. To save a people beyond salvation, there is only Ragnarok.
Ooh, how fancy. Now we'll transform into a big...
Cocoon suffers. Release her from the pain.
That's the thing that's going to take you back to Cocoon. So... And I'll just point out to you, this Seath Stone, you can't do anything about it just now, but it is one of the hardest Seath Stone missions there is.
So, this is the end of the rainbow, huh? Well, here's hoping the pot's full of tips on dealing with crackpot Fal'Cie.
You know, I don't remember this being here before. I guess it's new, huh?
Yeah, must be. I suppose it might be a record of what happened. You know, after we turned to crystal.
It's a little projector.
Cocoon, where the slayers of Lindsay dwell, is the enemy of all life fostered by Pulse's sacred hand. So our Fal'Cie determined Pulse's will, chose l'Cie, and gave them a focus. Become Ragnarok and bring about the end of Cocoon. And so the beast arose, defeated Lindsay's hateful Fal'Cie, and prepared to tear Cocoon apart. But her providence betrayed our Lassie, draining Ragnarok of strength. Their focus only half complete, the Lassie were taken to the enemy's land by Barthandelus, curse his name. And the goddess said, Lassie who rest upon Cocoon will reawaken, however long they may wait. And Ragnarok will rise again, to tear the land from its seat in the sky. Her word is absolute.
Guess the jig is up.
Cocoon's done for, isn't it?
Yeah, don't sweat it. If we go ahead and smash Cocoon, you know some makers sure to roll up and save the day.
As long as Fal'Cie are around, this fight is never gonna end. So let's finish it. Let's get Daisley.
So what do we do about Orphan?
We help Orphan. What else can we do? If we can manage to keep it safe...
Another war breaks out somewhere down the road. We're Lassie. It's not like we can make people stop fighting.
Lightning, you told me on Cocoon. It's not a question of can or can't. We just do it. That's our only choice this time. Maybe it won't do much. Maybe only one person will listen to us. But even then, isn't trying better than doing nothing?
Because ripples can make waves!
Okay, kids have gone crazy.
Revolutionaries always get cold crazy.
When I was on Cocoon, I wished on those fireworks. I wished to not let anything happen to Cocoon this time. But I shouldn't have wished for that. Wishes aren't enough. Prayers either. This time I'm making a promise. I will keep Cocoon safe. I promise, no matter what.
I guess it takes losing everything to make you see how much you have to fight for. Huh.
And we're the only ones who can do it, right?
Right.
Yep.
All right then. Let's tie up loose ends.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Right, so that just explained a little bit of what happens, but yeah, now it just turns into a dead Seath Stone. But yeah, that later on that will become the Seath Stone for a creature called Vercingetorix, which is the hardest, one of the hardest Seath Stone missions to take on. But that's not for much later on in the game. Right, I'm going to save this game now and finish this broadcast, and then I'll start the next broadcast when I start the journey up to Cocoon. So thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon for another broadcast.